against the New York Mets. We get to see one of the hottest teams in baseball today, Singy.
Yeah, they continue to find ways to win, and I don't see that streak coming to an end today, but that's why they play the game.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And taking the ball for the Mets, Sean Manaea. How about a scouting report on him?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball, he's going to go out there and give it his best.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Derek Jeter.
Shortstop, Derek Jeter.
And there's a strike to the outside corner, and we're underway. Out towards right center field. Nice grab on the run. And there's one down. And time down to check out the New York Yankees lineup. In the 6th spot for them in this one, Babe Ruth.
Well, right in the middle of this lineup, and that's exactly where he belongs. I mean, he's there for a reason, Boog. This guy, they know they can rely on him, and he's a force, a presence there that, you know, puts a little trepidation in that opposing pitcher. We'll see what kind of impact he has in this one.
On the ground to third. Toss to Alonso, and they got him.
Batting third, first baseman, Lou Gehrig.
2 down, bases empty. And now the first baseman, Lou Gehrig. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball. Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the 2nd game of the series. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Yankees draw first blood on a solo shot. It's now 1-0. Back here at Citi Field, and starting in this one, Babe Ruth. Singy, always a treat when we get to watch him work.
Very crafty guy out there on the hill. A stellar career ERA in the low 2s. Very tough to get to. Just when you think you've got him figured out, he flips the script. We'll see how the hitters are able to adapt to him today.
Bottom of the first, here's Francisco Lindor.
Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare. Only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. Just missed. Yeah, that's fouled off. cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
And next for the Mets, David Wright. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ruth, 26 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. 1 out, bases empty. And another ball. Next pitch is outside. Called strike right there. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
3-2.
Line to left. Mantle pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. It features a great veteran presence, Francisco Lindor.
And boom, we're talking about a guy who has great wheels and then puts them to good use. He's the team leader in stolen bases and runs scored, man. Using his speed to just get in the scoring position and then just flying home when the guys behind him put the ball in play. I absolutely love watching him do it because he causes havoc on the base paths.
Mike Piazza in the box now as he leaves that one up high. A little bit low, and it's 2-0.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He made him pay for that one, and this game is tied. It's 1-1.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now it's Juan Soto, 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. And that's down and away. Tied up here in the early going. To the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. All even now. New inning getting started. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Jorge Posada. Minaya back to work. Pulls that one foul. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Slings to first. 1 out in the 2nd.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Here's some real power at the plate. Babe Ruth. First pitch, and he just misses. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 2-1.
Good late movement on that sinker right there. It's right where you want to get it to get that swing over the top.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
On the ground to the left. Fair ball.
Batting seventh, third baseman.
Not much to this
George
one other than
Brett.
just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here's the third baseman, George Brett. Outside low, ball one.
One ball, no strike.
I remember when all the eyes in baseball were on Brett as he chased the magic 400 mark in 1980. Didn't miss by much. Finished at 390.
That's outside. Ball two. The season Brett had in 80 was out of this world. Led the league in average, slugging, and OPS. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
And Brett was at the 400 mark with only a couple of weeks left in the 80 season. It looked like he was going to do it.
Tap foul at the plate. Ruth at first, one gone. Double play ball to second. Lindor, that's one. And that's all they'll get.
Clearly, he never had a chance at a double play. Kind of took a risk going to second, but fortunately, he got rid of it perfectly to get it there in time and get that lead runner.
Here's Jose Ramirez.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
First pitch just misses. Check swing, called strike. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Next offering is fouled back. And there's the ball. Almost got him.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Batting ninth, center
First
fielder,
and second,
Gwynn.
2 outs. Gwynn digs in now.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Nimmo tracks it down for the out. We go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Back here in Queens, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Mark Vientos. Ball one. Ruth, a former MVP, he features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a two-seamer, and he works in a changeup. In there at the knees, and it's a ball and a strike. That's a little bit low. And that one fouled off.
Ball three. 3 balls. 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that is foul. That's to third. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting six, first baseman.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Line drive, Adam in center field.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. Got all of that one. A towering shot to center. Home run number 5 on the season, and they jump out front. It's 2-1.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Infielder shifted to the right, shortstop just to the left of second. And now here's Jeff McNeil. Inside, just missed. McNeil launched a homer in his most recent game. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. One run across in the frame so far. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that's a little high.
I think he wanted that call in the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
Check swing, no appeal.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
Three-two. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Jose Siri stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1. That's down and in. McNeil off of first with 2 away. That one's in there, and the count is 2-2. That one missed. Francisco Lindor up next for the Mets. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now it's Frankie Lindor. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that drops in for a strike.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Off the mark there. Going to count 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Popped up. And that will end the inning. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Jeter watches that pitch, miss the strike zone for a ball. The shortstop takes a ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. That one fouled off, 2 and 2.
Three balls, 2 strikes.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So digging in, Bernie Williams grounded out his first time. There's a strike.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
1-2 now. On the ground to third. Slides for the stop. There's 1. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Lou Gehrig. That one misses, and it's 1-0. And another ball. That's in there. Strike 1.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for 1. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mets 2 and the Yankees. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now the third baseman, David Wright. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
The 1-1. Line drive. Nabs it. 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat. Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Piazza at the plate for the 2nd time as he takes ball 1. Fought off foul.
One of the greatest catchers in baseball is at the plate right now, Boog. As the 1993 Rookie of the Year, he hit 35 home runs with a .318 batting average with the Dodgers.
Next pitch is outside. And that one is in for a strike. And down on strikes he goes. 2 gone now.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Juan Soto. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Down and away for ball 1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Two outs. And that misses off the outside edge. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Grounded out his first time up. a strike up high. 0-1.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Oh.
Soto, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one finds the zone. 1-2. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Mets strand 1. They lead it 2-1. Back now with the Subway Series. Start of the 4th, so now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Mickey Mantle. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Mantle goes 5 feet 11 inches, 24 years old. Let's remember a major part of his resume are those 3 MVP awards. Next pitch misses inside, and it's 2-1. And there's a ball.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Jorge Posada. He's 0 for 1. And he takes one right on the black. It's 0-1.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Next pitch is outside. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Strike 3, led back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. In now is the Yankees DH, Babe Ruth. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. He'll score. It's 2-2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Now a chance for George Brett. Just missed. Next one is off the plate. 2-1.
1 strike.
1 out, the runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. Fouls one off. 2-2. Tap to first. Alonso handles, throws to first. Brett out on the play. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Walked his first time. And that one fouled off. Two outs with a runner at third.
Right through there for a strike. He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Next offering misses down and away. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw won't get there in time, and they get a run at home.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Gwynn in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to.
Here goes the runner. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Ramirez off of first with 2 away. Runner on the go again. There's the ball. Throw, save. Piazza too late with that one. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball 2. 2-2.
Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Save. Next pitch misses way outside. Bernie Williams waiting to hit for the Yankees. And he grounds one to the right side. Oh, he gloves it to his knee, the throw, and that's a great play for the out.
Making it look easy at the Keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Alonso.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next offering is in the dirt.
Well, Boog, it didn't take very long for Alonso to set the home run record here at Citi Field. He passed Lucas Duda for the top spot in June of 2023.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strike. Balls, 2 strike.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And it's filled up. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Brandon Nimmo. He's already homered in this game.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swung on, popped up left side. Posada under it. And there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Jeff McNeil stands in. He reached out a walk his first time. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
That one off the mark. And 1-1.
1-1.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Pitching for the Mets.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Mark Leiter Jr.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Williams in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Just off the outside edge.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Next offering misses, and the count is 3-1.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
That one to first, Alonso. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Lou Gehrig.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Lou Gehrig. He's already homered here in this one. Off the plate inside, and that is ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. A.J. Minter, the left-hander, up and throwing. Buto also throwing. Next offering is in for a strike.
Ball 2.
He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. To the right side. He'll do it himself. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Now batting, left fielder, Mickey Mantle.
2 down, base is empty. Next to hit, Mickey Mantle. Right through there for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Missed inside with the curve. That's too low. And the count is even, 2-2. Rips one to right and foul ball.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Off the plate, and the count's full.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Downstairs, and that's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. 2 outs, runner at first. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jorge Posada. 0 for 2 in this one. And that drops in for a strike.
Ball.
Mantle leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Keep straight.
Swung on, belted. Ranging back. And that is that. Runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Ruth back to work. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
The 0-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Posada collects, fires to first, gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. That one's in there, and that is strike 1. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. And a swing and a miss. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in 1 inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sync of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Believe me, it's only one man, believe me. Trying to play the back, I always play the front. And I depend on me. You got a lot of people struggling trying to blend on me. See, the key to succeed is to stay low key. When them doors close on you, better make your key. Can't make no key, better knock that down. And if you can't remember that, better jot that down. See, when I started, honestly, they would doubt me. Now they won't stop talking about me. What he doing, where he be at, who he be with, that ain't me.
Right in the box again, takes a strike. The Yankees with some action in their pen. Ryan Walker, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Wagner getting loose as well. 2 outs. And that one ripped into right, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, not in time. He's safe.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Pitch in the dirt, 1-1. And that one popped in the air, left field. Mantle makes the play, and that will end the inning. Mets leave 1. They trail it here, 4-2. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, A.J. Minter.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Ruth in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Late swing, foul to the left. Hard hit left side. Lindor on to first. Now one gone in the top of the sixth. George Brett getting ready to hit. And that misses. And that's ball one.
No strike.
Just missed.
2-0. Strike. Woo.
Next offering is fouled back. Got him looking for the K. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. 2 outs, base is
Now
empty.
batting,
Jose
second baseman,
Ramirez
Jose
now at the plate.
Ramirez.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swinging a foul straight back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two outs. And down on strikes. And the Yanks go quietly. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Mets. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth. And leading off the bottom of the 6th, Juan Soto. First pitch misses.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
And that is downstairs. 2-1. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Right through there, got him. Strikeout number 8. You think he caught him off guard with a fastball right there, Chris? He didn't look ready for it.
Yeah, no doubt. I think that's exactly what happened. You look at the sequence of pitches. He didn't see anything firm until that last fastball, so you got to think he was still sitting off speed and just couldn't react quick enough to even get a swing off. That's good pitching right there.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Babe Ruth is done. Pretty good effort, and he exits with a lead. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 74, Ryan Walker.
Outfield playing straight up now. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty.
Ball, low.
Not even close there. Yeah, that's ball 2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
That missed by a lot. And that's ball 3. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's Pete Alonso. Swing and a miss.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game. Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. And now Brandon Nimmo. Infield shifted to the pull side. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Swing and a foul out of play. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. In the dirt, but kept close. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Caught him looking for the K. Mets strand 1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Butto.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Gwynn at the plate and takes high there. And he hits a ground ball right side. McNeil gets it to first. That's the first out in the top of the 7th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter. And first offering is fouled off. Butto, 6'1" righty, 200 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. The next pitch misses, ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That one inside, and the count 2-1. Way high.
1 strike.
And that one finds its way through.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Man at first, Bernie Williams will hit next. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Siri going back. onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now batting.
And here's the first baseman, Luke
Gehrig.
Gehrig. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here. Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Jeter, the runner at first with 2 gone. Right through there for a strike.
2-1.
Two outs. Runner on to go. Swings here and blasts one left field. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. In to score from first, and they take a 3-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Next to hit, Mickey Mantle. The changeup missing. Ball 1. Yankees up by 3. The 1-1 is fouled off.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Well struck right field. That's back there. And out of here. Home run number 20 on the year, and they add to their lead. It's 7-2. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Here comes the manager. They turn things over to the southpaw, Danny Young.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Yeah, the batter now, Jorge Posada. Way inside, gets out of the way.
1-0. That's the ball.
2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in the top half of inning number 7. Close one, doesn't get the call, and it's 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
At the belt and fires. That's a walk.
That's up the corner.
Went with the
Ball
cutter
4.
again, but couldn't find his own. So 2 down. Babe Ruth stepping in now for the Yankees.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
And first offering is fouled off. swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Piazza puts it away, and that is that. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now a 7-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Both the infield and the outfield shifted over to the right. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
No, that's low.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. And now it's Jose Siri. He is struck out and he is walked. And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Ryan Walker won't go any further. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take pitching change here. Kate Smith hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
No ball. 1 strike. One and one.
In the dirt. That's off the mark, and that's ball 2. Ground ball left side, could be 2. The flip to second. On to Gehrig at first, double play. 2 down, bases empty. Francisco Lindor, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Ball 1.
And now 2-1. And that one missing low. David Wright waiting to hit for the Mets. Next pitch in for a strike. 3-2 now.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And that one ripped to left and foul ball. Line drive, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That one the other way. Brings it in for the third out. Mets go down quickly. Back here in Queens. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, George Brett. Young back to work. And that misses. 1-0. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Soto makes the catch, and there's one gone. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Ramirez.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that one got a piece of him.
Take your base.
Up next for the Yankees.
And the batter now, Tony Gwynn. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. And that's down and away.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Next offering is fouled back. Man at first, 1 away. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Right. Sends it across to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Derek Jeter. Fouled off left side. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. The other way, and no one can get there. Coming home, here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 8-2.
Right fielder
Bernie Williams digs in now. 0 for 4 with 3 ground outs and a flyout. That one down the line. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And that's outside.
1-1.
And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
This one pops straight up near the plate. Hauls it in for the out. Here's the catcher to hit, Mike Piazza. manager out of the dugout.
Pitching for the Yankees. Number 13, Billy Wagner.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Movement in the Yankees pen. Michael King, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. A little out front there as he swings through it.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
That's off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one just misses.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touched it.
That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Juan Soto. And that's in there for strike one.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And a slider in the outside corner for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
The 0-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's out number 2.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
And that one in the air center field. Gwynn should have this one. That is the inning. Tidy work out of the Yankee bullpen there. 9th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 8. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a thunderstick guy.
And that's not outdated?
No ball. 1 strike.
You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not
he
in the
lived
Hall
in your neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with them. And that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
And here is Mickey Mantle. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Garrett stands at second with no outs. And now the count is even. And misses inside. And that one is inside.
3-1.
Man at second. Ripped, but it curls foul. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you. Just got to battle.
And here's the catcher, Jorge Posada. That's way outside. And that's ball 1. To third might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 10-2.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
And here comes the Mets. New arm out of the bullpen, Daniel Nunez.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
At the plate, George Brett. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a strike. Next one misses. 2-1. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the 9th. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Good job to fight that one off. Two outs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Battling here as he fouls it away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. 6-7. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the inning. Leading off, Pete Alonso. Now into the ball game on. Defense, Bryce Terran. He's in at shortstop. Also entering the game, Wilson Contreras. He takes over behind the plate. On the ground. In time to Gehrig, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming.
Pitching for the Yankees. Number 34, Michael King.
The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. Clips the corner, and it's 0-1. Just missed.
One ball.
The Mets with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. That's outside, and a count 2-1. That one pushed to the left and foul. And that's outside, and it's a full count.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The Yankees up big in this one here in the last half of inning number 9. That's a walk. Went with another changeup and missed the spot.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Nimmo stands at first with 1 out. Just missed. The 2-0 is in for a strike. And it's fouled away. And that's downstairs. And it's 3-2. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 10-4. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Siri, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. This one in the air. Gehrig. They got it for out number 2. So it's their last chance in this one. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. Two down, nobody on.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The Mets down to their final strike. That one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that gets down into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
It's been a rough one for him so far at the plate, but that'll help. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now here is David Wright. Down and in, moved his feet. Runner at second, 2 down. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, there's no letdown after they got to 10 wins. Came out today, pushed it to 11. The opposition looks disgusted from the other side of the field. They respect the talent that's over there, but they also think that this is a lucky team. Well, that's the thing about baseball. You've got to be good and you've got to be lucky. Right now, they're clicking on all cylinders, and they're just going to ride it as long as it'll last.
10-4 is how it ends. Roger.